Welcome back here. We're here with kind of another Battlefield 2042 video. It seems it's worst case scenario, some evolved fears type of thing. So we did the open beta that was like, yeah, this is fine. It's still very janky, but you got to give them a benefit of the doubt because it's a beta. But the truth is, a lot of these betas are not really betas, but demos of the final product. And it's really sad. And a lot of people had criticism of the beta. And of course, when the game launched, none of that was fixed. None of that real stuff was fixed. And if you spent like $100 on the game, you played it like a week earlier, and then like you would have a shitty game. They've been doing this for a while of like, give us a shit ton more money, and you get it earlier, and than the people that play normally. And so they didn't never any. I think last time they did this, there was actually a huge day one patch too, which was helped out a lot. But there was nothing. I wanted to wait because if you had Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass PC Game Pass, you would have access to EA Play, which they said, hey, here's a 10-hour trial. And I haven't touched it because it seems like another trash fire from Dice, which is really sad because this game should have been delayed. It seems like we've had a trifecta of shitty games over the past month, with Vanguard being just kind of just came and went. You have the GTA Definitive Edition, which is just a classic trash fire that, and all these developers and publishers are really not really saying much. And then you have this of like, yeah, we're sorry. Down the road, we'll fix it. It's like, yeah, sooner or later, this game will be fixed, just like the previous Battlefield, just like the previous Battlefield, just like the previous Battlefront, just like the previous Battlefront, just like the previous Battlefield. They've been doing this for a while, where they ship games broken and they take a while for it to get good, but you kind of you burn people. But it seems like, I mean, even on Steam, it broke like 100,000 people playing it concurrently, which is a shit ton of people for a Battlefield. Um, so let's get in. I actually haven't played any of this. I've always been like, I was gonna be like, okay, once the game officially launches, they're gonna do a patch, and then 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 I'll play like the 10 hour. I was thinking about pre-ordering it, and then I heard about the EA Play, and just giving it a a go, because it's a lot of this stuff is just, it's sad. Like, it's sad that this stuff is a thing. Um, it's sad that the people that spent the most money are kind of the dumb people. I even thought about buying the expensive one because it's, I don't know. The thing that I have come to, especially with some of these Battlefield games and Battlefront, is this is what you got to do. You buy the EA Play, PC or Xbox or your PlayStation, and that's $5 a month. You just buy the $5 a month. With that, a lot of these have trials, a 10-hour trial. That's so much time to play a game to figure out if this is good, and then you could buy the game. Now you're saying, well, you're spending more money. It's like, actually, no, no, you're not. You A 10% discount is applied to your games that you buy. Um, so these games are 60 and also $70 if you're on the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5. And 10% off that, $7. 10% off $6, 60 is $6. So theoretically, you should be doing that. But it's this.
Menu narration in Uber.
Why is that on by default? Like, seriously, why is that on by default? This is interesting that they have this up here. Oh, motion blur off. Camera shake off. Now this is on an Xbox One X. It's that's also another thing that people are having problems with. Kind of a lot of the bullshit that PC comes with, like, there's no auto aim, there's no assisted aiming on controller, and so people on PC are just wrecking people on Xbox. It's just like, this is not fun. This is not fun. Well, the what is it? Xbox One and PlayStation is one. PlayStation 4 is one, and then Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and PC are one. And it says,
in the face of crises,
it would be nice if you had the Xbox Series and then just downshift down, but I guess you can run it in compatibility mode.
builders.
Okay. Yes.
Listen up. I only have time to explain this once. Inside the combat zone, there are two opposing armies fighting.
There's also
together
like
and then
so
whole sections.
the whole portal mode was a
The fight
complete shit show
continues until
too,
one side
of like
runs
people
out
just
of
making
reinforcements and
hey
is forced to withdraw.
bots
That's
with quotation marks
Now,
will
while you
bot
gain
farming.
sectors,
While one
gain
team
a sector
team
by
of up to
securing the
like
objectives
16
inside.
had like
Securing the
infinite
sector,
health or
clearing
insane
the
amount of
all
health,
hostiles.
and then just one shot kills,
Once one
while the
side
other
holds
team
all the objectives inside
of
the
just
sector,
like noobs,
it's
the
theirs.
late people that joined the thing were like had 1 HP and only had a rocket launcher, and so they would just get decimated, and there was no way to do anything. And so it was just a thing of just like,
Sure, you can light
why
up
is this
hostiles
a
and
thing
whittle
in this
down
game?
enemy reinforcements.
And it's
Match
a lot of this stuff
won
is
or lost by capturing sectors.
not. It needs to be curated at some point. It would be nice if like DICE kind of curated some of that stuff, because some of those games I've seen are just like, this is not fun. This looks stupid, and you just, I don't know. Okay, let's get into the deploy. Is this a bot? What? Okay. You just threw me right into a bot game. I did not want to do that. But yeah, a lot of people are upset about like some of the stuff removed. Some of it, like, I really don't matter. Like, a lot of people are upset about the destructibility. Like, destructibility has been removed ever since Battlefield 2 and toned down, because some of that stuff was just, you know, break the game. And then also there's like no voice chat, which is like, people are bitching about no voice chat. I'm like, like, don't. Like, there's no reason to bitch about voice chat, because everybody turns it off, and people that turn it on are the shitbags. And like something like Hearthstone, which is their kind of like tactical thing of like, yeah, sure, you know, for pugs, but you shouldn't be playing that with pugs. You should be playing that with a group of 4. I'm very curious of what some of this stuff is. Like, you can't even change the loadout. What is this? Okay.
I'm all set.
So we got Conquest, which is our basic stuff, and Breakthrough. Breakthrough is our first focus mode where Frontline is constantly on the move. Okay, let's check out that one, because that's the new thing. Let's check out the new thing. But yeah, it's been kind of like, none of this looks good. None of this looks like, oh my god, I gotta have this. None of this is like, oh my god, this is the next Battlefield, and it's weird. And it seems like nobody's having like people are having fun fucking around, but it's not like, oh my god, this is back to Battlefield 4, because, you know, shit ton of people like Battlefield 4, shit ton of people like those older Battlefields where you kind of just have a sandbox. And this, it just seems a little bit overwhelming. Like, in the beta, I would just run around and just try to find somebody to kill, and I would just get snapped away, and it's just like, what the fuck? So I've been hearing all sorts of fun things about hit registration, lag, and all sorts of fun stuff. It's just really sad. Like, you spend so much, because this has clearly been in development for a while, because they haven't had a Battlefield in a while. They haven't done anything with Battlefront for a while, so it's like all bells. You think all of DICE would be on this, but it's not. It's kind of, they don't have a story, which is perfectly fine. You don't need a story in some of these games, like these multiplayer games, and people that bitch about it. It's like, no, you don't need anything. Okay, let's modify here. I want to be, let's see here. We got some new specs. They're new specs, guys. Let's see here. Let's just go with that guy. Modify. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Throwable. That's. What did that? Okay. Okay. And let's deploy. Now again, this is the Xbox One X. Oh. Sweet baby Jesus. Woo! Oh, God. Okay. Okay, let's see here, dude. Okay. Ooh, it's a little choppy here. I got the stream I'm recording at 1080p 30. But it seems a little choppy. Oh, God.
Alpha 1 has been attacked by U.S. forces.
I think last time I played this, I did have like pretty much the only person that was sweet. The only person I was reviving too. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, let's drop a turret. Sweet. From a DMR. It seems like a lot of snipers in here too. It's just... nobody's gonna revive me.
I do not want help.
Let's see here. Let's actually modify to a DMR, I guess. Can I customize it? Okay, let's Can I customize any of this? Okay, there we go. So the defaults, aiming down sight speed, yep, whatever. Oh, okay. No, okay, you slot it into that. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Very cumbersome. Let's go there. Deploy. Of course, we got people AFK.
Hostile forces have taken Alpha 1.
On. Okay. Seems to be a little bit of emphasis there. Not much though. This is how you play the game though. It's just that's it. Like it's just everything is so far. You're doing a lot of range. Like with Battlefield, you had like hot zones of like where shit was happening and all that stuff, and it was like really fun. You could play in all sorts of different things. But when I was just playing the demo, and you can see here, it's like it's all kind of long range. It's all medium to long range kind of combat, and it's just like this is not fun. Like I can't, because there's just so many people on the other team that if I charge them, I'm just gonna get blitzed, and then there's a lot of no man lands, so it's gonna be really hard to actually like do anything in terms of trying to flank them. Yeah, it's a lot of that, of like putting a couple shots down people and then just...
Stay back.
Okay, let's just try the medic, see if we can get some points to that. People were bitching about the scoreboard. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. How do you unlock these? That's cool. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. And deploy. Cool. Cool.
I don't need assistance.
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
Like, this is just not fun. Like, I'm not encountering much, problems. This is... I played, some Battlefield 4, a couple weeks ago, when it was, like, on my Xbox One S, and, they got the 120 hertz, 120, frame rate, and just, even though I was playing on TV, it was just so smooth, and that game still looks gorgeous, too. And it was just like, this is fun. This is fun. I'm having fun. I'm not the top, but I was having fun. And this is not fun. This is just stupid hide behind cover and then pop shots at people.
have captured an objective.
Like, this is like, hey, you hide behind a corner and then see if you can find any shots. Is that somebody there? Oh, that's fun. Some of this, there's like no zeroing in here. I don't know. That shit didn't really matter anyways. It's just, again, there's not much going on. That was cool. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm coming, and boom. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's ammo I got. There you go. Want some ammo? Ammo here.
Ammo!
Did that heal somebody?
Success! One down!
There we go. At least reviving these people is a lot faster. There we go. Oh, Jesus! He spawned right on top of people. Okay, hold on. I'm coming, buddy.
We'll get you moving! Oh,
Cool. But there are some people like bitching about like there's no battle log. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you high? Are you high? No, there needs to be. There's no battle log sucks. There we go. We'll deal with that one. What is this? This is the anti-air missile. Okay. Deploy. Oh, let me just spawn right in the middle of everything. That was probably not the best idea to do that, running up to a fucking tank and
we're
reviving
moving
people.
on Alpha 1. Do not assist me!
And, like, even the animations just look weird.
Took
Go.
one down!
We believe they have expended half of their resources.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I swear to fuck. Oh my god.
I don't need assistance!
This is just so, like this game, like, the thing, that's where you come in, this is where the price of the game comes into price. This is why price of video games needs to be talked about. It needs to be like, hey, this game is fine for maybe 20 bucks. This is a fine game for 20 bucks. You're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna, like, fucking, you're gonna have some fun. This is a fine game at 20 bucks. At 60 bucks, this is a really fucking boring game. At 70 bucks, it's literally the same game, except now you have 124 people, but I don't know if that's, like, makes it better. Like, I don't know if any of that stuff has any meaning or anything.
Hostiles have secured an objective.
Friendly forces targeting Alpha 1.
Can't hold them any longer.
Go.
Fall back and mount your defenses against Jackson.
Oh, God. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I just threw a grenade. Oh, God.
Stay back!
Like, there's some fun moments, but it's just like, This game feels cheap. You know, it feels cheap. Like, this seems like an indie game that you buy on Steam because it looks cool, and, you know, World War III was another game that came out a couple years ago that was like, yeah, this is gonna take Battlefield to you know, to the old times. Oh, here's the flying thing. And it doesn't. It just... It kind of, you know, came and went, and the developers abandoned it. I'm not gonna revive you, buddy. Jesus, I'm out of ammo here. Got somebody on my flank. Son of a bitch. And that's the thing, is you feel overwhelmed pretty fast in this game. You know, I like this mode. I think this is a cool mode. I think there's nothing wrong with these modes. Like, I feel like you have... The modes are fine. Like, you don't want to overwhelm the player, and you want to make sure that they have a good time, and you don't want to spread them too thin. Because, like, in Battlefield 4 and kind of, you know, all that stuff is just like... There were just, like, 90 different modes.
Hostiles trying to capture Bravo 1.
And you just, like, trying to, you know, filter people into the right place. Get some help there. There's somebody right here. Somebody right here. Oh, hello. Yep. Dang it! Oh, that was a... What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Also, it looked like I gave that guy a headshot and it didn't kill me. It didn't kill him. Because that's what the blue rose was.
I do not require aim.
I just feel so bad for the people that, like, you know, spent $100 on this. It's just, you know. I am gonna play this on Series X and try to get a better understanding of what it's like on that. Because this is like, it's... Oh god, here we go. I'm coming. Motherfucker.
Find supplies! Use them!
Look at that! Look at that! I just dumped right into those people. I don't like the shields. I don't like shields like that. I think that shit is so annoying.
Stay away!
It's like, oh god, it's just...
U.S. forces holding together. But they're
You know,
lacking
it's
resources.
crazy that we're living in an era where Halo is the good game. And it's also really good. And it's really fun. And this is just like, this is just meaningless. This is just, you know,
Thank me later!
this is like, whatever. Like, none of this matters. None of this means anything. Oh, that was an enemy tank. But we're going on for 24 minutes. This is a fine game. I recommend, if you're still hesitant, get EA Play. Play it for 10 hours. You're fine. If you don't want it, don't buy it. If you want it, maybe wait, because they said, like, oh, we have a patch down the line. You know, it's like, well, like, no, the game needs the patch now, because you can't rely on kind of people right now saying, hey, yo, you know, the player base is going to dry up.
Cancel an order!
Sector lost. Fall back and mount a new defense in the next sector.
We're attacking objective Bravo 1.
Oh, the car blew up. But it's just, this is like a fine game for 20 to 30 bucks. I would say even 20 bucks. You know, you go, I'm pretty sure within probably 2 months you could probably get this game for 20 bucks because that's how EA works. But it's just, this is not a fun game. This is just like, whatever. You know, Battlefield 4 is still popular. Battlefield 5 is still popular. Battlefield 1 is still very popular. And people are playing those. You can find pretty good servers. And even on PC, too. Even on Steam, it's pulling in 1,000 people, which is, you know, just on Steam alone. That's enough for a good community of players and find some good servers. But don't buy this. Don't buy this. We got a sandstorm coming. It's like, this is cool. But, you know, this is not a permanent thing. And it's just, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.